All right. Welcome back to Fallout 76 Burning Spring Daily Challenge Guide for May 31st. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. We got like 10 minutes till 10, so we're getting close to that big bloom dropping on the hour every hour. So let's go live. Let's check out the dailies and see what's happening today. Man, we got, I think, 2 more days. Today and tomorrow. This is the last part of the season before the new season drops on Tuesday. So make sure you use up your your tickets, get all the things you needed from the scoreboard. These last 2 days are gonna be the major grind. Get ready for the next. All right, let's see. For the dailies, we got cripple a human's head, not bad. Let's see. Complete 6 of the daily challenges. Collect any flavor of Nuka-Cola. Drink some Nuka-Cola Wild. Drink some Nuka-Cola Grape. It looks like a fun soda day today. All right. Plenty of honey bees during the Big Bloom event. Speaking of which, we gotta kill some insects while wearing a flower crown. Oh, we gotta make a flower crown. And take a photo at Nuka World on tour. Alright, so let's get to our crafting bench because I don't have a flower crown. Good thing we read that part. Then we gotta go under our headwear. We unlocked a bunch. We'll just make a random one. Slop it on. I know, it feels strange being out of uniform. Alright, so we got that part ready for the daily. Good thing we saw that. Well, at least we could take a look. We could probably get some of these Nuka-Cola ones done in camp. Since we have 2 resources, we have the classic Nuka-Cola mystery machine. Ooh, we got a quantum out of that. And over here, we got our Nuka-Cola Collectron. Let's see what he has collected for us. Excuse me, Mr. Repair Bot. Try and get in here. Alright. See, we got a twist. 2 regular Nuka-Colas. And we got a cranberry. I don't want to collect those just yet. And I know this is like on a 7.5-minute timer to collect a bottle every time. And I believe the mystery machine's on a 5-minute cooldown. So, let's see, we got a few minutes before we gotta go to the Big Bloom. Let's check by the baseball field. There's usually a Nuka-Cola vending machine down here. And sometimes, hey, someone's survival stamp. What was I gonna say? Yeah, next to the Nuka-Cola vending machine, there's usually a Nuka-Cola spawn on top of the trash can over here. Let's see, we're lucky. We got Nuka-Cola. And there was another one in the fridge. Didn't mean to open that. Sometimes you can find one in the bleachers. Here we go. Cherry, 2 cherries. There's a few of them out there in the wild. Too bad these insects don't count for the daily. About 3 minutes to start. I think we should head down to Susan's cabin. I can show you other locations where to pick up and get some Nuka-Colas, especially for the wild and grape. Let's see, let me think. While I think about that, we'll head down there. I know I have them in my pack. We've been collecting them a bunch. I'm thinking there's like only maybe 3 or 4 places where you can pick up grape, and 2 of them are straight from the vendors. One of them is in that TNT Dome number 7. It spawns out there. Oh, it's a tinker bench over here. Oh, I should have made some more of these crowns.
Retirement is so good.
You just put them out there.
I need to spice things up a bit. Do you need any flowers, dear? If so, show me some cash. I don't work for free.
Instead of making and selling the flowers, you just sell that tea. That tea goes for a lot of caps out here. Let me see, let me think.
It's been a while since I've attended to my knitting projects. Oh, blood on my needles is starting to dry.
Alright, the two vendors, Black Mountain Ordnance Works in TNT Dome number 7.
One of those leaf monsters
I believe the
sorta looks
frat
like a
house, the
Dorothy
Nukashine
from
wall,
finishing
it could be another one that could
school.
spawn there too.
Just a bit less ugly.
The Mystery Machine could have a chance to drop it, so the Collectron also has a chance to collect them, the Nuka-Colas. Let's see, what else about the dailies?
I just need some daffodils, lilies, and nightshade, maybe.
Alright, flower crown ready. You should start any second now.
It's a shame fresh flowers wilt so quickly. Not enough preservatives in them, if you ask me.
See, do we still have our bow as our backpack? Yeah. Big boom just plopped. 6 people are already showing up.
Oh, how brave you are to come. Oh, why, thank you, dearie. It does. You see, the problem. I tried. Do you think?
Let's start the
Nah.
event.
Some of them, of course. Good luck out there.
Well, how do we get their rifle? We needed our bow. There's our honeybees. One more insect. Where's the bees? There we go. Alright, we can stop wearing the flower crown now. And let's grab some of these flowers and turn them in. We'll hold off and killing the insects, let everybody get their kills in. Get their dailies done too. There's a flower. Alright, we should have a good handful. Let's turn these in.
Watch your step! There's quite a few landmines here, and they are not the kind my boots destiny. Avoid the plant monsters! They just want to eat you alive and leave you for dead, like my ex-husband.
Get some of the weed killer.
Don't worry about all these explosions. They build character. You're doing great, sweetheart. Give them hell. You got all the flowers. How wonderful. Now I just need to burn up all those nasty flagellations. Use whatever you have at your disposal and light them up. Just like a Christmas tree, dearie.
It's Christmas in the end of May into June. To light them up like a Christmas tree.
Giant waves not to mess with Susan. Oh, I mean, well done, sweetheart. Oh, he's back. My arch nemesis, Beelzebub. You won't get my flowers, you audacious bug.
Dang, Beelzebub's already being summoned? Will we get lucky with the Biffwood summoning? Let's see, treasury nodes, Colonel Reapers. Alright, make sure we picked up all the goodies and we can go after some Nuka-Colas. Alright, I know we took down someone down over here. Did we get the boots? Can you see anything glowing? No, I think we're good here. So let's head over to that one place I was mentioning earlier. Oh, here. Black Mountain Ordnance Works. Show you where you could find a possible Nuka-Cola grape in the wild. From here, from spawn, you can see that workshop thing's over there. We want to head somewhere over here for that dome. And I know there's a little kind of like a side quest or an unmarked quest to get the key to unlock this place. Is to get the plans for the Nuka-Cola, I think it was XO1 Quantum Armor. The paint job. But in here, you can see a Nuka-Cola grape right here in the broken down locker. So that's one possible location. Second one's over here in Fraternity Row in the, what was the frat house called? The Etta Pie House or Etta Psi House in the Nuka-Cola room. From time to time you see it in between loading. I did take a picture of the shelf with all the Nuka-Colas on it. And get our loot. And there's the Eta Psi Epsilon Tau House, whatever, the frat house. I'm just gonna call it the frat house, it'll be easier. Let's see. Anybody in here loot the place already? Yeah, the door's open. I never checked the fridge. Normally this, if you're lucky to get the whole thing filled with Nuka-Cola, let me show you. I'll bring up the picture. You can see you get a Nuka-Cola, cherry, quantum dark. There's the grape next to the wild and orange. So this is the second possible location for a Nuka-Cola grape. And the other two locations are fun, or not fun. Oh, and of course there are fun. Vendors. So let's go to the White Spring Refuge. We'll go speak to Bubbles. Then we'll head down to Nuka World on tour. Good old Bubbles,
Well,
always
hello.
taking my caps.
Do you like Nuka-Cola? Don't be silly. Of course you do.
So sometimes she offers orange, grape, wild, quantum, dark, and regular Nuka-Cola and cherry. Sometimes she could get some of the Nuka-Cola twists. Those are rare.
Feeling fruity? Try
So we
Nuka
got
cherry,
those from Bubble.
grape, or orange.
The way she's orange. So we're able to get a wild there and a wild and grape at both vendor locations, the two that we need for the dailies. Well, since we're here at Nuka World on tour, let's go down to our weapons. Where's our photo? Post-snap deluxe. Okay, that didn't count. I guess we gotta get closer. Maybe that doesn't count. It did say a photo. Oh, use photo mode to take a photo on Nuka World Tour. Thinking of the camera.
Scenery around here.
So we gotta go old school photo mode, alright? So bring up the pit boy. No. Start menu, Y for the camera. There we go. So we didn't need our pro snap for this photo.
Okay, got this, Pat.
So basically down here we got the Nuka mix machines. These are the other vendors here in Nuka World. And once again we could get another grape and wild. See, here's a twist. Sometimes these are rare and they pop up in here. Grab those if you can.
Welcome to Nuka World on tour. Would you like a balloon?
Let's see, we had to drink 2 of each. Yeah, wild and grape. So let's go into our inventory. Two wilds. Two grapes. Let's see. I know one place on the map where a wild could spawn in the wild. It's over here by the White Springs Station. So when you're hunting down for those Nuka-Cola cranberries, this one spot also has a chance for a wild to show. Maybe I know second place. Come on. First person, please. There we go. Get a cranberry here, and back here, tuck away next to a step ladder, we could get a wild. Take those two. And let's see, I think it was close to the investigator's cabin. I think it's north of here. Or is it south? Let's see. That's scenic overlook. Oh, it's right here. Close to the disposal site, Ripper's Alley, investigator cabin. I like going in here. There's another spot where you could find that. Who's hiding here?
Payback's a bitch.
There's usually one more wolf. Alright. Get all the loot. You have a code, right? Yeah, come on, pick that up. Alright, from here, from the investigator cabin, you want to follow this dirt trail to this scenic overlook. Or, not the location of the scenic overlook. It's like a rest stop area. I like to climb up on the rock and take a look down, see if there's enemies. I hear ghouls. Sometimes you can run into some super mutants, blue devil, other special spawns. And inside here is a Nuka-Cola dispenser. And usually you can find a Nuka-Cola cranberry, sometimes a wild quantum. But it's usually a spawn that's constant with a cranberry here. Yeah, in the dark. Looks like it got picked clean. Gotta remember to take a picture when they have it fully stocked when I come by for another run. So I know sometimes there's a wild that spawns in there with the cranberry. That's like 2 places. I don't know where else we find one off the top of my head, but let's head back to camp. We'll go over the dailies. Let's see. Let me look it up real quick for the Nuka-Cola Wild. It can be purchased from Bubbles from White Spring Resorts, Collectron
Would you like to join
Station,
my
Quantum
scavenger
Collectron
hunt?
Station, Nuka-Cola
Today
Mystery Machine,
we're gathering
6.75% chance for it to be dispensed. And one can be found at Epsa High's house. Oh, they didn't even mention the one from the TNT Dome here. No, I'm not thinking of the grape. I'm looking up wild, not grape. Oh, they didn't even mention the one in the cart next to the White Spring Station. Just the fraternity row. I may look into further into that. See if there's other spots. Speaking of which, let's see if we get lucky with the machine. Gave us a twist. Let's double check with our Collectron. Looks like sharing 2 more colas and try and get 10 cranberries. So let's go over. Oh no, we still need to cripple some human heads. Alright, chop chop it is. I thought we got them all. This be quick. Let's get some Rust Raiders. Somebody pissed off the Wendigo.
I can't die.
Let's loot them all. You hear another. I think they're inside.
Thought you would escape. I
Not bad. We got a legendary.
My punching arm! I'm following your body!
Let's see if we get lucky. No magazines. Looks like a regular Nuka-Cola in here. Sometimes we could get a quantum. Oh, we stopped to pick up the spice and let's see. Alright, cranberry in the fridge. Nuka-Cola. Not bad. We got our headshots. Almost forgot about that. Alright, now we could go back and do the recap. Now there's enough time passed by and still restocking. Double check this guy.
When you die, can I harvest you for bone shards?
Crazy little robot. Alright, so we had to cripple some human heads. We went down to the good old chop shop, take on some rust raiders. We got that done and done. And we're lucky enough here in our encampment. We have 2 resources to collect some Nuka-Colas. Once again, it's the mystery machine. We got the classic one here in our camp, but there's different varieties of it. And of course, we got the classic Nuka-Cola Collectron, collecting drinks for us. There is the quantum version I like to drop whenever we take over workshops. Let's see, what's next? Oh yeah, for the wild and grape, we had to drink 2 of each. And I showed you 2 places where you could, 2 vendors, you could get that, and let's see, 2 places that we could actually collect it in the wild. You could get it from Bubbles and the White Spring Resorts, or if you come over here to the White Spring Station, head north, that first railroad cart where you can find a Nuka-Cola Cranberry. There's a Nuka-Cola Wild in there next to the step ladder. And another spot I showed you guys, where was it? Over here close to the Investigator Cabin before you hit Ripper's Alley, just south of a MS Mountain Disposal Site. There's that little rest stop area that has a Nuka-Cola vending machine. Sometimes, there's always a spot for a cranberry to spawn in there, but sometimes you can get a wild, dark, a quantum. I'll try to remember to take a picture when I see them in there. So that's 2 places where I seen wild spawn in the map. Let's see what else. And for the Nuka-Cola Grape, once again, we could go see Bubbles, the White Spring Resorts, over here in Nuka World on Tour. We could get from the vendors as well, the Grape and Wild. Let's see, where was it? I said it was spawn in the wild over here by Black Mountain Ordnance, TNT Dome number 7. You can find a grape in the locker. And other than that, the mystery machine, the Collectron in your camp. Those are only places I could think of for the Nuka-Cola Grape and Wild. We're able to take down a honey beast at the Big Bloom event. We also had to make a flower crown to kill insects using or wearing one of those flower crowns at the Big Bloom events. We had to do photo mode to take a photo at Nuka World, not with our camera. Read that wrong. So it was pretty much quick and simple. They're making it pretty easy the last days for the last of the season. So get your points in, cash in those tickets, get the items that you need. Definitely probably get some score boosters for the next season. I've been using a lot of my tickets buying like stamps, perk points, atoms, super bait, a little bit of everything. But after that, I think we have unlocked everything in the scoreboard that can be unlocked. So yeah, we're ready for the next season. So if you have the chance to or trying to farm for more Nuka-Colas, take over a workshop if you have the mystery machine, and especially the collectrons. So when you go from workshop to workshop, if you take over more than one, you can check in with the mystery machine, try and get an extra Nuka-Cola. Because I'm working on a video like showing all the possible locations where the Nuka-Cola cranberry spawns. I almost got that done. I just need a few finishing touches before I release that video. And I probably have to redo the segment. I had like 4 workshops under my control and having those collectrons. But the thing is, I found it that the Nuka-Colas that we're collecting, it was the same inventory for each one across all 4. So you kind of get your, if you got your time and setup, and over that span, I believe it takes 7.5 minutes for it to generate a Nuka-Cola every time. And I believe in an hour, if you play for an hour, it should fill up the machine. Up to those, what, 10-pound limit? Let me see, was it 10 pounds? Okay, looking in here again. Yeah. You can see I got 8 cranberries just talking here for a bit and a Nuka-Cola bottle. If you're kind of doing what I'm doing here and letting it fill up with cranberries, that timer, or it gets shorter to check in on it every time to clear out the other sodas or clutter and stuff that collects, and just let it concentrate on that. Yeah, I gotta figure a way to explain it a little better. But anyway, that's it for the dailies for today. We got that done. The season's coming to a close. I think tomorrow's the last day before Tuesday reset to make sure you got everything all locked, get everything from the scoreboard. And that's pretty much it. So we'll bring it to an end here and let you guys do what you guys do best. Hit me up with a comment down below. Leave a like. Don't forget to share the video. I appreciate you do. Catching that replay back on my YouTube channel. You know what to do there. Hit that sub notification button for that daily content drop. Special thanks for you guys watching live on Twitch. Don't forget to hit that follow button there as well. Catch me live every day. And once again, thanks for watching. See you on the next one and have an amazing day.